Let's get you details of day one of Donald Trump's presidency in America. What did it look like? How did he start things off? Here's a roundup. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania attended the National Prayer Service at the Washington National Cathedral. This is the first service after President Trump's inauguration. Many joined the prayers from different communities. First Lady Melania Trump wore a beautiful black Prada coat with black Roger Vivier heels at the National Prayer Service at the Washington National Cathedral. President Trump was joined by Melania's father, Victor Nabs, who were also there. Many others joined, including Vice President J.D. Vance, Second Lady Usha Vance. President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance presided over the first honor ceremony in the Emancipation Hall. The president received his first Guard of Honor. These images were shared by the POTUS, where Trump says that he will be free to focus on their sole mission. A controversy also erupted as a bishop invoked transgender and immigrant rights during the prayer service for Trump. Both the U.S. president and his deputy appeared visibly upset and angry. Trump later took to Truth Social to say the bishop was the far-left Trump hater and demanded an apology from the church.
Mr. President, what did you think of the sermon? What did you think of the sermon? What did you think of the sermon?
What did you think? Did you like it? Did you find it exciting? Not too exciting, was it? I didn't think it was a good service, no.
And importantly, U.S. President Donald Trump has also weighed in on the H-1B visa debate. During a press conference at the White House, Trump said that he likes both sides of the debate, essentially played it safe on the H-1B foreign workers visa, stating that he welcomes competent people coming into the country. He said that H-1B visa programs bring in talented professionals into America. So while Trump may be ready to support bringing in foreign workers under the H-1B visa, right after his oath, Trump, of course, on Monday ended birthright citizenship in America. Remember, over 70% of H-1B visa holders are Indians, adding to America's tech industry, a number that Trump can't ignore.
Your position on that? Do you want to keep H-1Bs or do you want to get
rid of them? I like both sides of the argument, but I also like very competent people coming into our country, even if that involves them training and helping other people that may not have the qualifications they do. But I don't want to stop. And I'm not just talking about engineers. I'm talking about people at all levels. We want competent people coming into our country. And HB1, I know the program very well. I use the program. Maitre d's, wine, experts, even waiters, high-quality waiters. You got to get the best people.
I think we have good ground, but you could be right. I mean, you'll find out. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But, we'll see. We have very good ground.
And let's also get to all the reactions that have come in on Donald Trump opening his second term in the Oval Office with his signature decisive style, promising to be the unifier and whatnot. So the world watched rather curiously as he in his opening statement announced first things first, withdrawal from WHO and also the Paris Accord. Russia and China huddled together to decide the way forward. The rest of the world is watching cautiously.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, the Honorable Donald John Trump.
It was different and it was in Trump style. World watched the 47th US President's inauguration with a guarded response as he declared and set the tone for his second term, straight and clear.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, The hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
And then he stunned all by withdrawing America from the World Health Organization and Paris Climate Accord.
If we want to be resilient to the global health threats, we need to have a global cooperation in the health area. We see with concerns the announcement to withdraw from the WHO organization by the United States, and we trust that the US administration will consider all this ahead of the formal withdrawal.
The European Union clarified that the 27-nation bloc will stick to the landmark Paris Climate Accord despite the US President's decision to withdraw.
The Paris Agreement continues to be the best hope for all humanity. So Europe will stay the course and keep working with all nations that want to protect nature and stop global warming. Likewise, all continents will have to grasp the opportunities of AI and manage its risks. On challenges like these, we are not in a race against each other, but we are in a race against time. Even in a moment of harsh competition, we need to join forces.
Both China and Russia have been set as targets by the current Oval Office chief. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday, on a call with Chinese President Xi Jinping, prepared to deal with the US President Donald Trump in a second term.
We coordinate our steps at other multilateral venues as well, at the United Nations and its Security Council, at the SCO, at the G20, at APEC. We jointly support the development of a more just, multipolar global order and work to ensure indivisible security in Eurasia and the world as a whole. In the new year, I am ready to work with you to bring Chinese-Russian relations to a new height, to resist external uncertainty on the basis of maintaining stability and stress resistance of Chinese-Russian relations in the name of the development and prosperity of the two countries, international justice and equality.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed the great alliance between Israel and the US in a video posted on X.
I believe that working together again, we will raise the US-Israel alliance to even greater heights. I'm confident that we will complete the defeat of Iran's terror axis and usher in a new era of peace and prosperity for our region. On behalf of the people of Israel, I also want to thank you for your efforts in helping free Israeli hostages. I look forward to working with you to return the remaining hostages, to destroy Hamas's military capabilities and end its political rule in Gaza, and to ensure that Gaza never again poses a threat to Israel. I'm sure, Mr. President, that under your leadership, the best days of our alliance are yet to come.
The other war-torn country was cautious but diplomatic in welcoming Trump 2.0.
Right now, there is a good opportunity for this, the inauguration of the new President of the United States, Donald Trump. He is a strong person. I wish President Trump and all of America success. Ukrainians are ready to work with Americans to achieve peace, true peace. This is an opportunity that must be seized. Glory to Ukraine.
Traditional allies of the US, United Kingdom extended warm welcome, and Canada too hoped for better days. World now watches cautiously how the US president turns out to be the unifier that he wants to leave as his legacy by the end of his final term. Bureau Report, India Today.